Hello and welcome to this new either/or video. Today's question is, shall I justify all my decisions to my employees? The answer is quite obvious, it's of course not. But it's quite weird because at the same time you've recruited people because you trust them, you trust their expertise, and you want their expertise, experience, competency, you want it to be utilized inside your company. So you got to hear from them, but you don't need to justify all your decisions to them. Now, maybe what could clarify is to put a nuance. Is this justify or is it explain? Now, let me introduce another nuance. Is it explain or convince? Or even, is it convince or being convincing? And I promise I'll stop here. So the point is, as a founder, as anybody who tries to convey a message, you should try to be convincing. But this is where your role stops. Like you give everything you believe is necessary for your rationale to be clear to your employees. So you need to be convincing, but you don't need to convince them. Whomever is not convinced should come up to you and ask the required questions. Of course, you can create the needed forums for that. It can be quarterly employee meetings, it can be CEO breakfast. You can create forums to give the opportunity to people to ask one-to-one directly, no filters, the questions that they need to ask. If most of your employees are convinced, it means that you're doing your part of the job. It's just like a teacher. If one student gets a bad grade, it's that student. If all the students get a bad grade, it's that teacher. Now, why is it even important to explain and do your best to be as convincing as you can? Because you want people to be autonomous. If those people are willing to have a fulfilling job, needing to come back all the time to the boss is not sexy. That's not a sexy job. So it's also your role to make the jobs you're offering as fulfilling and as interesting as this could be, and explaining your rationale in a very transparent way, or at least as transparent as you can, is a good way to do it, and even a very good way to do it. So I hope that this either/or video has brought some value to you, and we'll meet in another video. Bye!